So I'm going to be teaching you how to create an animation video for YouTube. So of course, first of all, you should use this amazing app called FlipaClip. You get it, and then you can go on it. Then you press the plus sign on the bottom right-hand corner. You can click here. You can click on name your animation to name your animation whatever you want. You can click on this paper to change your background. And you can press choose frames per second to change your frames per second. So I'll teach you what that is. 1, it's super slow, but it doesn't look like an animation at all. And 30, it looks really like an animation, but it's way too fast. So I recommend for most projects a 12. So then you can press create project and we can get started. So I'll teach you about the pen option first. So you can click on this pen and you can click on the pen again to change your brush. You can hold on the circle and you can swipe your finger up or down while you're holding on it to change the width of the pen. Then you can click on the square to change the color of the pen. So we're going to be drawing a car. So that looks terrible. We're going to restart. And this time we're going to use a ruler. On the very top, there'll be that ruler icon. You can click on it. And I'm going to use a circle because I'm going to start with the wheels. Okay, so that is nothing like the other wheel. So I'm going to get rid of the ruler. We're going to click on this mug with paintbrushes and all of that. And then we can click on the lasso. We can circle around this. And then we can click on the 2 pages. Then we can click on the clipboard to make the same exact drawing again. Okay. Now we can go back to the pen. We can go on the ruler and we're going to use the square. I'm going to make it a rectangle. And I am going to just use an eraser and erase it. Yeah, I'm not trying my best. Okay, now I want to do the windows, but I don't want to use the ruler. So just go on the pen. And I recommend, if you're not going to use the ruler, to zoom in so that you can pay attention to detail and you can make it neater. Okay. So now I'm done, but I don't like the color. So I'm going to click on this fill option on the right. I'm going to click on it again. I'm going to click on this box and change it to blue. Now I can zoom, and now I can just click on here. Oops. Right there. And now it's done. But do you see all of that white everywhere? To fix that, you can click on the fill again, then click on the pen. Hold on the circle and make it small. Now you can click on this box and change it to blue. Now I can just finish it up. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to click on this lasso and I'm going to circle around it and I'm going to make it smaller. Then I'm going to move it here. And I'm going to zoom in and I want to add a logo. Okay, I messed up terribly, so I'm just going to erase it. Oops, I erased the car too by mistake. This is why you need to use layers. So if you know you're going to draw stuff near each other, and you know that there is a possibility of you messing up, look on the bottom right hand corner and you can see the 3 slides. You can click on that and press on the plus sign. Now, if you mess up and you try to erase, it'll only erase what's on that specific layer. And also, just if you're gonna write text, just use the text option. Just don't try to write it. And then I'm gonna choose Camille book. Gonna make it white. And that. Okay. So I'm pretty satisfied. I want to make another truck. So like we did with the wheels, we're going to circle around this and click on the 2 pages on the top. Then we're going to click on the clipboard and there'll be a replica. Oh wait, I forgot. Different layers. Like on this layer, it'll only affect what's on this layer. So how am I supposed to move this Walmart to layer 1? So what you're going to do is you're going to circle around the Walmart. You're going to press on the 2 pages on the top and then the clipboard. Delete. You're going to do this and then you're only going to press on the 2 pages. Now you're going to press on the trash button on the right. Now you're going to go on layer 1. And now you can press on the clipboard. Now everything's on the same layer. Now I want to make another truck. So now I can go around it. I can press on the 2 pages on the top and then the clipboard. Now I can move it here. So yeah, that's my drawing. Let's get to animating. So the first way of animating I'm going to teach you is by using the lasso. So first of all, click on these 3 dots at the very right hand corner and then press Frames Viewer. Then you can hold on slide number 1 and you can press on the 2 pages. Then you can press on the clipboard to the very right as many times as you want. Okay, so I think I'm done. And now I'm going to click on this lasso, move this out, and make it slowly start moving. And I'm done. So I see there are these extra slides, so I'm just going to hold on the slide I want and press on the trash. And I'll keep doing that. Now, when I watch it, it's like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you the second way of animating. So I'm gonna click on the pen tool, click on the pen again, and change this brush. I'm gonna hold on the circle and swipe up. Then I'm gonna click on this square, and I don't want it transparent, so I'm gonna move this circle at the bottom all the way here, and I want it to be white. So now, like I said, zoom in, and okay, so now when we watch it. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you that animating takes a long time. I worked on one project 10 days for 1 hour every day, and then for 4 days, I worked 4 hours every day, and I only got a 6-minute video. So, like, if you have a due date or something, I would recommend you may, like, if you have a if you're creating a podcast and you have a due date to that podcast, I would recommend that you make one animation and then a still screen after that. Or you could make an animation and repeat it again and again. And I'll teach you how to repeat it again and again. So you press on these 3 dots at the top and then Frames Viewer. And then I'm going to hold on slide number 1, and then I'm going to just tap in order. Like, I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to press the 2 pages at the bottom and then the clipboard to the very right. And now I can repeat this as many times as I want. And now, when I do it, the same thing's going to repeat again and again. So let me just make sure I covered everything. Okay, so pretend you're in the middle of your project and it's going too fast or too slow, and you want to revisit the frames per second. You can click on these 3 dots in the top right corner and project settings. Now you can go on choose frames per second and change it. Save changes. And also, do you see that grid that I have? When you first open the app, you won't have the grid. But you can press on these 3 dots, and I recommend you turn the grid on. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with what I made. So I'm going to click on these 3 dots and press Make Movie. And if you're going to make a short video, like mine, I would recommend 1080p. But if your video's 1 minute and 30 seconds or over, I would recommend a 720p. So I'm going to press Make Movie. And share. I'm going to press Save to my device. And I'm going to go home. So now you're going to need one of these apps. Record It or Go Record. So I'm going to be using Go Record. And I'm going to press Commentary, New Project, Yes, and Device Library. Then it'll take you here, and we saved it, so it would be here. And you can press Use. You can press Start Recording, and in this time you can say whatever you want, And you can wait for the video to be done, or you can press stop recording when what you're supposed to say is done. Now you can press on the upload sign on the top right corner. Now press save to camera roll. Okay. And before you upload it on YouTube, you'd probably want to see how it looks. So you'd go in photos or gallery or whatever you're going to. You'd go here and watch it. And you can wait for the video to be done, or you can press stop recording. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. So I'm gonna go back to go record and press upload to YouTube. And now you just follow the steps it tells you to do. And yeah. Bye.